Welcome back to Breakfast Central on News Central. Now, if you're yet to download the News Central mobile app on Play Store and iOS Store, please hurry and do that right away. Just go to your Play Store and type News Central TV Africa. Download it so you can stay in touch with the latest news, politics, sports, and more on the go.
Well, the number of COVID-19 cases in Africa has surpassed the 7.5 million mark, and to give us more on this and really come to the pandemic, really, we're joined by our correspondent, Eferable Israel. Israel, morning to you. Where are we now with this pandemic? I think it's South Africa. Well, are they coming out of it? Third wave, fourth wave? Where are we now?
Good morning, guys. It is indeed a great day, and so much happening on the African continent as far as fighting the pandemic is concerned. Well, you mentioned South Africa. Let me let you know that the country has made encouraging progress in its vaccination campaign against COVID-19, but it is still facing a challenge of fake news created by anti-vaxxers. Now, Health Minister Joe Pasha said the circulation of such news has increased and is really a challenge the government needs to improve the ability to communicate even better. Now, after South Africa opened up its vaccination campaign to people aged between 18 and 34, that was on Friday, 20th of August, more than, wait for it, 500,000 people in the age group got registered for vaccination. South Africa aims to vaccinate at least 60% of the adult population by the end of the year, and if possible, 70%, as it has to open the economy and social activities. Now, Lisa, it's worthy to note also that indeed the president, Cyril Ramaphosa, did say he was just amazed that so many youths came out, to get registered for the vaccination. Something he did mention, paraphrasing now, that he wants to see the South African youths be walking testimonies, walking pictures of what people should be doing at this point in time.
All right, so that's good testimonies in South Africa. What about Nigeria? Are we having such positive, results?
Well, indeed, authorities have approved the emergency use of a Sinopharm COVID-19 vaccine amid effort to battle the third wave of infections in the country. Well, Faisal Shuaib, who is the head of the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, said the National Agency for Food, Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has certified the Chinese vaccine for emergency use after carrying out a final assessment of the vaccine. Now, recall that the West African country started the second phase of its COVID-19 vaccination program just last week. Now, it has been grappling with rising confirmed cases since late June, with an ambitious goal of vaccinating at least 40% of its population by the end of this year and 70% by the end of 2022. But then again, you also need to know that Lagos State has started its second phase of the vaccination process with centers all across the state. So if you are in Lagos, Nigeria, you can go to any of the centers being shown right now on your screen and just go there and get your dose. It is very important you do that. And worthy of note also, if you haven't gotten your first dose, you can also go there and also get the first dose. There are lots of vaccines available right now in Nigeria. So go ahead and do just that. So the figures now, according to the Africa Center for Disease Control, so much happening. The region has recorded over 7.5 million cases with over 190,000 deaths. The number of recoveries is pegged at over 6.86 million, with over 64.8 million tests carried out. Well, that's about the latest on the continent as far as the COVID-19 pandemic is concerned. Lisa.
All right, thank you very much, Israel, for about our correspondent for the latest when it comes to the numbers and figures when it comes to COVID-19 in Africa. Thank you once again.
Many thanks.
All right, and still to come on the program. But before we go on from there, Olisa, looking at the situation of COVID in Nigeria, even in Lagos State, a lot of people now with the third wave that has invaded Lagos State officially. Now, people are trying their best. A lot of people now are becoming more conscious. At some point, the hygiene came down, the level of hygiene, the level of consciousness, the level of precautions to take in Lagos and Nigeria came to a little low. But right now, a lot of people on alert. Social distancing and a lot of face masks usage.
All right, so that's what we're continuing to follow right here, COVID-19 pandemic. We're still on Breakfast Central from